Karnataka have been one of the top domestic sides for a significant period now, and their rivalry with the likes of Delhi, Mumbai, and Tamil Nadu is obviously very intense. And so, obviously, there'd be aggression on the field, sledging befitting the rivalry. Is there any such incident that you remember where it really got intense when it comes to sledging as well?
Yeah, we are playing against Mumbai in CCI in CCI ground. Yeah, so I think while batting first, we got around I think around 600 or 620. So we had to get a lead in that game to look for qualification later because that game was really important. And we were playing our full strength team, and even Mumbai also was packed. Wasim Jaffer was playing, Abhishek Nair was playing, Rohit Sharma, Ajinkya Rahane, they were all playing. Ramesh Pawar as well, Dhaval Kulkarni, brilliant team. So they were about 8 down, and they needed around 150 runs. So at that time, Abhishek Nair, even though almost most of us were at the boundary line, he still was managing to clear. He got around 180 or something in that game. He was almost taking the game away from us, and we had to somehow get that wicket. We had to get him out. So it started off with the fast bowlers. They were talking something to him. We had to just somehow distract. We spoke about it that okay, we have to get him out now during the drinks break, whatever it be. So we just started off. He hit a bowler to a boundary or something, and then he spoke something to a fast bowler, and he told him something back, and then just so between that over, it just kept happening. The words kept on exchanging between these two guys, and then the entire team also got together later. And in the middle itself, there was a lot of sledging. That we exchanged a lot of words. A lot of things happened that game because we have to win, and they also had to win. So a lot of words exchanged. So that happened when we fielded, and then the worst was is when we went to bat in again later, second innings, because the match was almost done. I mean, we got the lead, and we had to just play about I think 2 to 3 hours. That's it to the end of day's play, and then the match would finish in first innings. And so I got to know that okay, now once when I go to bat, it's going to be crazy. We had spoken a lot, so it's our time to take it also now. And then we went to bat, and as soon as you go into bat, you see all the 11 guys are near even just next to the pitch, and abusing the hell out of me. So that game was the most I've ever played with sledging. It was like every ball, every over was with words. Umpires were fed up after the game. They couldn't control the players actually. They used to talk to the captain, they used to talk to one senior player, the other player. So the one player keeps quiet, the other player comes up and starts talking. If somebody's telling our player something, we'll back him, and we'll get together and talk about the other player. And when same thing happens, when we come to bat, they'll get along and they will talk again back to us. So I think very few matches it happens. I think it's just that so the teams don't like to obviously lose when we play Mumbai or Mumbai plays when we play Delhi, Tamil Nadu. It's the same thing.
One good thing that emerges out of it is that the team bonds really well because you are one against the other team.